Hello you lot, how's it going? I'd come and have a look. It's 26.2 degrees in here and it's the 7th of October. Bit of mould on, I don't know what that's doing in here. So this one's full up, look. This little moisture dehumidifier thing, this one's full up, so I'd like to get some more. So I've got a box of them. I've got a big box of these. Oh, that's handy. I'll keep that for, always keep packaging. Any packaging you have, always keep it, because if you ever have to post something off, if you sell something you have to post it, you ain't got to pay for the packaging though. You've got it. Save yourself some money. But yeah, I've got a box of them. Now I was gonna put a dehumidifier in here, you know, and have it so it trickles down into the sink and just runs away onto the ground. But that would cost electric to run. Not a lot of electric, but it costs money to run, so I was thinking to myself, I probably won't be doing that. I think that's not a good idea, so I decided just to buy a box of these. I think I've got 12 of them. And we'll see how these go. I normally add one at each end. I leave the bathroom door open and I'll put one of these at the front and another one at the back by the kitchen, and it kind of sucks up all of the moisture from around anyway. I've got the big cover on. I don't know if you probably can't see out the windows. You might better see out the windows, perhaps. I've got the big cover over the Caravan, because although I'm pretty certain it is dry. Bloody blimey. There's an umbrella come out to cover me. I'm pretty certain it is dry in here. I don't think there's any leaks. I don't want to risk it. This being, what is it, 26 years old. It's been resealed in the past. It's had damp at the front. I don't know if I've ever shown it, to be honest. It has had a little bit of damp, but the frame's been cut down to the end, and has had a new frame put in and been resealed. That was approximately 6 or 7 years ago. So my thinking is I don't want to risk it. I'd rather keep it dry throughout the winter with the cover over it, and not that way, because otherwise I might come to it at the end of the winter, beginning of the summer, ready to go on holiday, and then discover it's been leaking all winter and I've got damp and the frame's gone rotten and it stinks and it's going to fall apart. So my plan is I'll just keep cover on it. Ain't going to have no leaks in. I'm going to keep the rest of these in here. So I'll come in here now and again, and check on these. If they're starting to get full up, put new ones in. Happy days, man. I never did get around to scraping that sticker off there. It's not mold, well, it is moulded, but it's mould stain. Same for the back, but I don't really want to get rid of that sticker because it's got all the information for the fridge on it. But it's been mouldy in the past. I've sprayed it with mould spray and it's not actual mould there now, it's just stainage. But I do plan this winter, I plan on giving this fridge a proper scrub, getting all the corrosion off of these rackings and things. The freezer's alright. Could do with a bigger freezer really, but that's alright. Keeps lollipops and stuff in there. But I always keep the fridge off throughout the winter when I'm not using it, because it's more electric again. I'll keep it plugged in for keeping the battery charged, but that's all. I'm curious, you lot, tell me, put it in the comments, what do you do? If you've got a Caravan, how old is it? And what do you do for the winter? I'm curious, man. I like to just hear what other people do for various things, you know. Those of you that have got newer ones, you ain't got to worry, have you? You know, because new ones, they don't really go rotten. And when they do leak, it ain't the end of the world, because they're not made of wood, are they? They're made of plastic and other stuff nowadays. What they call it, composite or whatever they make them out of these days. spot kind of on my finger. But with these older ones, because the frames are made of wood, if they get a leak, you've got a problem. It goes rotten. So just put it in the comments, let me know, like, what do you do with yours? Do you cover it up? Do you dry store it in a barn? You know, that'd be the ideal thing that I would love. I would love maybe a lean-to. A lean-to would be ideal. I've always wanted to put a lean-to out the side of my house. You know, just so it's open to the air. It doesn't have any walls. Oh, I'd like to put one wall, but it comes out far enough, and the caravan can sit inside it. And any rain that comes sideways doesn't go in. The caravan's in it enough so that it would not hit the caravan, and that way it would just stay dry throughout the winter, or throughout all year round, really, unless it gets wet when we're out and about. That's what I'd love, but it's not possible. The other thing I'd love would be to have some sort of barn, you know, something like a unit or something where I could just park it inside, you know, keep it dry, well, it wouldn't be heated because that cost a fortune, but just a building. That's my overall goal in life, you know, to have a property, a home with a big enough garage, if anything, so I can put the caravan in there. Won't have to worry about covering it up. And see, the thing is, we're coming into a heat wave now, bloody October, and everyone's bloody camping again, but we're missing out on it because I winterised this caravan a few weeks ago. You know, I drained all the water out, put antifreeze in it, covered it up, jacked it up so the wheels aren't on the ground. I don't want to get no flat spots on the tyres, and just put it in hibernation basically. Apart from the dehumidifier pods, the tubs, what I've just got, I had that old one in there, but I winterised it, you know, and now it's quite hot again. I don't mind going camping in the cold anyway, in the winter. But as I said, I'm worrying about leaks. I don't want it to leak, so I thought before it starts to rain, I'd rather put it in hibernation while it's dry, so I'm not putting a cover over it while it's wet. In case it is leaking a bit, I don't want to trap the water in. I'd rather keep it dry inside and keep the water out. Anyway, so I winterised it, but everyone, all the family and all that, they've gone out in their caravans now. We went and visited them, but they've all gone out. See, we miss out on it. But I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, don't worry about keeping a cover on it. You just leave it, and then you ain't going to miss out. But it's too late now. But that's probably one of the things, I suppose. You know, if you've got a newer caravan, you ain't got to worry about putting a cover on it. You can use it any time of the year, you know. You ain't got to winterise it, have you? These old ones you have to winterise, you know. Just like as I explained, in case they leak. Anyway, I'm just going to do a few checks, make sure that it is all alright in here. And, yeah. Don't smell wet in here, which is good. But we ain't had a lot of rain, so as I said, it's hot at the moment. The sun's out, it's hot. It's 28 degrees today. It's 26 in here now, but today, when I was at work, it read at 28. So that's Celsius, by the way, degrees Celsius. So, yeah, there we go. That's what I've got there. It's like a breathable. It come with the Talbot Express that we've got. It come with that. It's like a breathable black, grey sort of cover. It's supposed to breathe, but also be waterproof. So I'll see how it goes. It's got a couple of holes in it, but I think a mouse got it once or something. But I think it'll be alright. It don't really fit this caravan. It's meant for a Talbot, but it does work. It is alright. So anyway. You can see we didn't really tidy up much of the mess. Nerf dart bullet things and a hairband, but what that is. Should really tidy all that up, really. Yeah. Found my walking boots. I've been looking for them. They were in here. Bloody hell, I've been looking for them everywhere. Anyway, the bathroom now, the shower, the toilet is looking good. I gave it a little quick bit of a clean. Make sure it's all clean, ready for the winter. And I always open everything up. I can't open the skylights because obviously I've got the cover on, but you know, keep it all aired out, you know. There is one thing I've got to sort out next year. once I take the cover off, the aerial for this little radio, it's got a couple of speakers and just an ordinary radio, you know. Oh, it's got a CD player. No, it's got an ordinary radio, put a CD in it, whatever you want. Speakers aren't the best, but the aerial on the outside is an extendable telescopic one. And I don't know whether I done it, whether it's been like it for a while, I never checked it. But where it's mounted on 2 brackets, it's come loose and it's got a hole around it. And obviously that'll let water in, so I need to take care of that. But I'll have to wait until I'll have to wait now until next year. I just hope, I tried to remove it to put the cover on, but I just hope that the cover's not going to rip it off even more. If it does, I'll have to sort it out, but let's hope not, with the wind or whatever. But yeah, man, pretty much everything else absolutely perfect. I found I went through all the cupboards and all the drawers, and the amount of stuff the kids have left in there. We've got bullets everywhere, we've got a gun. They've probably been looking for that, you know. A couple of teddy bears, little bag, bits and bobs. So I'll take all them indoors. They've probably been looking for them. Take that sweet tub indoors, give that a clean out, that'll be handy. But everything else, man, look at that. Everything's nice and clean. And we're hibernating now. Kettle's been descaled. Love it. Is it just me, right? You again, let me know. Is it just me, or I love sort of battening it all down for the winter? Like, I always get enjoyment out of sort of just putting it in hibernation, you know. Any caravan or anything we've got, if I have to sort of put it in hibernation, you know, you sort of go through it all, you check it all, you clean it all, and then you just batten it right down for the winter, basically. And I get great satisfaction out of it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Maybe I'm just weird, but do you do the same? Do you enjoy it? I don't know. This is like my little box of you know, camping stuff that I've got to do, things I've got to put on, things I've got to repair. This, by the way, is an OS Max engine. Anybody interested in nitro, go and have a look at my other channel. That's part of that. That's my stickers that I sell there, and that's going to be rebuilt soon along with that one. Probably put one of them in there. Anyway, this is a little box of bits that I've got to do, and amongst this box there's an air horn in there that I've got to put on the Talbot. Unfortunately, I broke the trumpet. These are the Alco pads that have got to go in the tow bar. I never got around to doing it. I never got actually around to doing it. They were blooming expensive, look, but I didn't get around to do it this year. So I'll have to do that in the summer. They work all right, but I'd like to have a new set. They did get a bit of grease on them, so I would like to get a new set. And that's, oh, I got that. That's what I'm going to clean the old fridge racking with. Bit of this and some other stuff. Got a new aerial there for the Talbot because it broke off. Head unit. Bloody old head unit. Used to have this in a Saxo when I was a kid. But yeah, this is my little box of bits, and it's slowly growing. I don't know what that's doing in there. It's not a good bloody thing. Oh, I've got some bubble wrap in there. Bloody hell. I'll need that. That's the rev counter that I'm going to put in the Talbot eventually, so I can see the RPM that we're doing. I like to keep an eye on that, especially with that old engine. I want to make sure that we're, you know, doing 50, 55 or 60 mile an hour. Make sure that we're not flat out, you know what I mean? Keep an eye on the old revs, make sure everything's alright. But yeah, there we go, a little box of bits. Plenty to come. Do you ever think how crazy some people are, right? Someone bought that from me, never picked it up, right? Left it for weeks, never picked it up. So I put it up for sale again. Someone bought it again. And they ain't contacted. I'm contacting them. When do you want to pick it up? When do you want to pick it up? No reply, man. What's it all about? You get that a lot recently. I don't know what it's all about, but some people are just mad, aren't they? I can't quite understand it. Surely you buy something, you want to buy something, you buy it, and then you go and get it. You don't buy it and leave it there, do you? I was thinking about trying to fit this one in this little car is, this is called an FTX Carnage. I was thinking about putting that in there. I've got to rebuild that. It needs a new piston in it, and it needs a new sleeve as well, because it's not got any compression at the moment. Neither does that little 18. That 18 I put in here, and it runs alright when it's cold, but as it warms up it just loses all of its compression, so that needs a new piston and sleeve as well. Yeah, you can repinch them, I know you can, those of you that have, you know, going to say that, but I'll just rebuild them properly and put a new piston and sleeve in there. But I was thinking about putting it in here for a laugh. I think that would be good fun. That would be brilliant fun. And once we get, you know, probably next year, I'm going to be going to a lot of campsites, and I'll probably be taking some RC cars with me. And you know, nitro, maybe I'll have to get an electric one or something and take with me. I have got some electric ones. I've got an electric drift car, and I've also, well, that's all I've got. Oh no, I've got an electric FTX Bugster, which is mainly the kids, but we might take that with us. And we're just going to go and enjoy some RC, you know, while we're out and about. But this is a fantastic little engine. I don't know if any of you lot watching this, probably not, because this video is going to be titled Caravan Stuff, but anyone who is actually interested in engines, this is a lovely little engine. Somebody sent it, a fan sent it to me all the way from America. It took like 3 weeks to get here and everything. It was mad. But yeah, so I've only opened it today, this morning I opened it, and yeah, it come all the way from Tennessee, this engine. Absolutely brilliant. So needs a rebuild. It'll be on the other channel. That's the other channel. If you look that up, you'll find me. And yeah, the rebuild of that will be on there. But sweet, righto you lot. I think I'm going to be out of here now. It was fun hanging around with you. I hope you're going to have a fantastic evening or morning or whatever time it is for you lot. I'll catch you on the next one. There'll be loads of stuff coming up. Don't worry. There'll be loads. Caravan stuff throughout the winter, probably motorhome stuff. Hopefully, I'm due to get that back over the end of the year, and engines and whatnot else, chainsaws, etc. Plenty of that coming up. I'll catch you later on. All the best. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you want to get early access to videos and other stuff, you can become a channel member, and then get early access and all that kind of interesting good stuff. Ciao for now you lot. All the best.